A life dedicated to public service. Sir David Amess. Sir David Amess, a Member of Parliament for nearly 40 years, was a familiar face in British politics. Known for his unwavering commitment to his constituents, he served Basildon and Southend West with dedication. Passionate about issues from animal welfare to healthcare, Amess was a true parliamentarian. His approachability and genuine desire to help were well known. He was a man of the people, always ready to fight for their concerns. Amess's commitment extended beyond his constituency work. He tirelessly campaigned for causes close to his heart. Respected across the political spectrum, his work ethic was admired. He stood up for what he believed was right, even against the grain. Sir David Amess earned the respect and admiration of his peers and constituents alike. He was a true public servant, dedicated to making a difference. His door was always open to those who needed his help. He embodied the best of British politics, serving with integrity and compassion. Sir David Amess's legacy is one of unwavering dedication and service. He will be remembered for his kindness, humour and tireless work. His absence is deeply felt in Parliament and the communities he served. His story reminds us of the impact one person can have on many lives. The tragedy of October 15th, a nation in mourning. On October 15th, 2021, tragedy struck at the very heart of British democracy. Sir David Amess, while carrying out his duties as an MP, was brutally attacked during a constituency surgery at Belfair's Methodist Church Hall in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex. This horrific act of violence sent shockwaves throughout the nation and beyond, leaving a community in mourning and raising serious questions about the safety of elected officials. Constituency surgeries are a cornerstone of British democracy, offering citizens a chance to meet directly with their representatives to discuss their concerns. These meetings are held in an informal setting, often in community centres or libraries, and are intended to foster open dialogue between MPs and the people they serve. The attack on Sir David Amess, while he was engaging in this vital aspect of his role, shook the nation and sparked a debate about the safety of MPs. The attack on Sir David Amess was not just an attack on an individual, but an attack on the very fabric of British democracy. It served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of those in public life and the ever-present threat of extremism. The outpouring of grief and condolences from across the political spectrum and from world leaders underscored the gravity of this tragedy and its impact on the UK's sense of security. In the wake of the attack, questions arose about security measures for MPs and the potential need for increased protection. It prompted a review of safety protocols and sparked a national conversation about the balance between accessibility and security for elected officials. The tragedy highlighted the risks that MPs face as they carry out their duties, serving as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need for continued efforts to ensure the safety of those in public life. The path to radicalisation, unanswered questions. The perpetrator of this heinous crime, Ali Harbi Ali, was a 25-year-old British citizen of Somali descent. Born and raised in London, Ali's path to radicalisation remains a subject of intense scrutiny and investigation. Understanding the factors that led a young man to commit such a horrific act is crucial in preventing similar tragedies from occurring in the future. Ali's background offered no clear warning signs. His family, originally from Somalia, had sought refuge in the UK, hoping for a safer and more prosperous life. Ali's father had even worked as an advisor to a former Somali Prime Minister and was actively involved in anti-terrorism campaigns. This stark contrast between Ali's upbringing and his actions has left many baffled and searching for answers. Despite his seemingly normal upbringing, Ali's online activity revealed a disturbing descent into extremism. He'd been consuming extremist material online, immersing himself in a world of hatred and violence. The internet, with its ease of access to extremist content, has become a breeding ground for radicalization, allowing individuals like Ali to become radicalized without detection. The case of Ali Harbi Ali highlights the complex and often hidden nature of radicalization. It underscores the challenges faced by security services in identifying and intervening in cases where individuals are becoming radicalized online. The lack of clear warning signs in Ali's case raises important questions about how to better identify and address the root causes of extremism and prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future. As the program continued to unfold, it started to attract significant scrutiny. Questions began to emerge about its effectiveness and transparency. Critics argued that the program lacked proper oversight and accountability. Amid growing concerns, there was a rising call for a public inquiry. Citizens and advocacy groups demanded a thorough investigation. They wanted to ensure that the program was serving the public interest and not just a select few.